Hey everybody, hello and welcome back to our channel Info Island. So guys, today we are back again with an important video on the topic current affairs for the month of August 2023. So guys, we have gathered all the important current affairs that were there in the highlights recently and made it to today's video. So now let's quickly get into the video and look for the top 10 current affairs of today. So the first question for today's current affairs video, we have IMF has raised forecast for India's GDP growth for the current fiscal year to what percentage? And the options are option A 5.5%, option B 5.8%, option C 6.1%, or is it the option D that is 6.5%? So guys, the correct answer is option number C, that is 6.1%. And all who have guessed the option C as the correct answer, they're absolutely correct, as 6.1 is the correct answer. The International Monetary Fund, that is IMF in short, raised its forecast for India's GDP growth for the current fiscal year to 6.1% from 5.9% predicted in the month of April due to stronger domestic investments. This upward revision marks a reversal of the IMF April decision when it had cut the growth forecast from 6.1% to 5.9%. For the calendar year 2023, the growth projection for the country is 6.6%. Okay, so next question we have Anubhav Mandapam is associated with which of the following personality? And the options are option A Aurobindo, option B Basawa, option C Akka Mahadevi, or is it the option D Nagarjuna? So the correct answer is option B, that is Basawa. The International Exhibition cum Convention Center, that is IECC in short, Bharat Mandapam, was inaugurated recently by Prime Minister Mr. Modi. The IECC project is a national initiative aimed at modernizing and upgrading the obsolete facilities at Pragati Maidan, New Delhi. Anubhava Mantapa was an academy of saints and philosophers of the Lingayats faith in the 12th century. It was founded by Basava, who was also called Basaveshwara, and this is the inspiration behind the name Bharat Mandapam. Next up, we have question number 3. Which state implements the Mukhyamantri Ladli Behna Yojana? And the options are option A Uttar Pradesh, option B Madhya Pradesh, option C Gujarat, or is it the option D, that is Assam? So the correct answer is option B, that is Madhya Pradesh. Under Mukhyamantri Ladli Behna Yojana, underprivileged women between the age group of 23 and 60 years were eligible for rupees 1,000 every month. However, after distributing two installments, the government decided that those completing 21 years from the month of January this year would also be included in this particular Ladli Behna Yojana. They should be married and fulfill the other existing eligibility criteria for being a member of this particular Yojana. Next up, we have question number 4. Which institution approved the guidelines for Institutional Development Plan, that is IDP, for higher education institutions, that is HEIs? And your options are option A Niti Aayog, option B UGC, option C AICTE, or is it the option D, that is CBSE? So the correct answer is option B, that is UGC. Recently, the University Grants Commission, that is UGC in short, approved the guidelines for Institutional Development Plan for higher education institutions. These guidelines are intended to assist HEIs in attaining academic and research excellence while enhancing the quality of teaching and learning. Additionally, the IDP will offer direction to HEIs in exercising academic, administrative, financial, and business autonomy while maintaining accountability. Next up, we have question number 5. What is the name of the new forum created by OpenAI, Microsoft, Google, and Anthropic? And the options are option A, Frontier Model Forum, option B, Learning Model Forum, option C, Knowledge Model Forum, or is it the option D, that is Public Model Forum? So the correct answer is option A, Frontier Model Forum. OpenAI, Microsoft, Google, and Anthropic have teamed up to create the Frontier Model Forum, aiming to regulate the development of large machine learning models, particularly frontier AI models that surpass current advanced capabilities. These foundation models pose potential risks to public safety, and the forum will now focus on ensuring their safe and their responsible development, collaborating with policymakers, academics, and companies to advance AI safety research and establish best practices for deploying such models. Moving ahead with question number 6, and it is what is the name of the motorsport championship for electric cars? And the options available are option A, Formula 2, option B, Formula E, option C, EC Formula, or is it the option D, that is ED Racing? So the correct answer is option B, that is Formula E. The single-seater motorsport championship for electric cars is called as Formula E. Jake Dennis became the first British driver to win the all-electric Formula E World Championship when he finished second for Avalanche Andretti in the London E-Prix. Formula E's first season was in 2014-2015, and Dennis is the eighth driver to take the title with France Jean-Eric Vergne, the only double champion. Next up, we have question number 7. How many characters are present in legal entity identifier, that is LEI in short? And your options are option A, 10, option B, 12, option C, 15, or is it the option D, that is 20? So the correct answer is option D, that is 20. The LAI, which is Legal Entity Identifier, is a unique 20-character code that serves as a global identifier for legal entities involved in financial transactions. It also aims to create a reference data system for uniquely identifying entities across jurisdictions. The Capital Market Regulator, Securities and Exchange Board of India, which is SEBI in short, has mandated that all non-individual foreign portfolio investors like FPIs, they must provide their legal entity identifier details in the common application form which is used for the purpose of registration, KYC, that is know your client processing, and account opening. Next up, we have question number 8. Which African country has recently witnessed a coup in the year 2023? And your options are option A, South Africa, option B, Kenya, option C, Niger, or is it the option D, that is Congo? So the correct answer is option C, that is Niger. A coup by a group of soldiers is currently underway in Niger. Soldiers appeared on state TV to announce they had removed the president from power, seized control of the government, and suspended the constitution. Recently, the commander of the guard, Mr. Jen Abdurrahman Chiani, has declared himself the leader of Niger in a televised address. So who has done that? It's the commander of the guard, Mr. Jen Abdurrahmane Shiani. Next up, we have question number 10. Which state or union territory saw the highest number of deaths due to rabies in the country in the year 2022? And your options are option A, Andhra Pradesh, option B, West Bengal, option C, New Delhi, or is it the option D, that is Maharashtra? So the correct answer is option C, New Delhi. As per the information given by the Health Ministry in the Lok Sabha this week, Delhi saw the highest number of deaths due to rabies in the country in the year 2022. While Delhi reported 48 fatalities, West Bengal saw 38 deaths, followed by Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Maharashtra at 29 each. So guys, that brings us to the last question of today's current affairs video, and it is, which European country has been qualified for the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024? And the options are option A, Ireland, option B, Greece, option C, Spain, or is it the option D, that is Croatia? So the correct answer is option A, that is Ireland. Ireland, a rising force in international cricket, has secured its spot in the prestigious ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024. Ireland remained unbeaten throughout the tournament, having registered victories against Italy, Denmark, Austria, and Jersey before their clash against Germany resulted in a washout. Okay, guys, so that's all about the top 10 current affairs questions for today. Now it's time to look for the abbreviations that we just saw in the questions for today's current affairs video. And I always tell you that these abbreviations are of key importance with the perspective of your competitive exams. So please do learn them very well and memorize them. So yes, let's quickly have a look. At number one, we have IMF, and IMF stands for International Monetary Fund. Number two, we have GDP, that stands for Gross Domestic Product. Number three, we have IECC, that stands for International Exhibition cum Convention Center. Number four, it's IDP, that is Institutional Development Plan. At number five, we have HEIs, and the expansion of HEIs is Higher Education Institutions. Number six, we have UGC, and the full form for UGC stands at University Grants Commission. Okay, next at number seven, we have AICTE, and the full form is All India Council for Technical Education. At number eight, we have CBSE, and the expansion of CBSE is Central Board of Secondary Education. Next, at number nine, we have AI, which is going all around everywhere in today's world. So AI stands for Artificial Intelligence. At number 10, we have LEI, and the full form stands for Legal Entity Identifier. Number 11, we have SEBI, and the full form of SEBI is Securities and Exchange Board of India. At number 12, we have FPIs, and the full form is Foreign Portfolio Investors. At number 13, we have KYC, and the full form is Know Your Client. And lastly, in the list, we have ICC at number 14 today, and it stands for International Cricket Council. So guys, that's it. That's all about today's current affairs video. I hope you liked the video, and I hope you found it useful and informative. If you did, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon which is given next to the subscribe button, so as whenever we come up with a new video, you guys are notified about it. So guys, for getting more such informative videos on our channel, please follow Info Island and explore the world of intelligence and knowledge and education. So stick with us, and we will see you in our next video. Till then, all the best to all the candidates, and thank you so much for watching and for your time.